Have you ever wondered how successful each Smash Bros. Character would be as a music artist? You haven't? Well, I have, and now it's your problem. Hi and welcome to my channel. I'm Shaded Shoti, and I talk about stuff that I enjoy here on this channel. So if you're new here and you enjoy it, please consider liking and subscribing, and if you don't enjoy the video, you can click off at any time, which I'm hoping you don't, or else I will cry and be very sad. With that said, enjoy the video. I've seen videos similar to this on other channels, which you should definitely check out, but I decided to take my own twist in this. Well, so what are the criteria of this list? Well, it's just based on vibes. I just say this character would feel pretty good, and yeah, that's it. But there will be 5 categories. Quick disclaimer, the characters are not ordered within the categories, because this isn't a ranking, more like a rating. With that said, let's start off with the fighters who have perfect jobs as is and do not need to enter the realm of music whatsoever. Our first tier is artists that will never make it with their music and that are lucky if they even get 5 monthly listeners on Spotify. Our first character is Dark Samus. Can she, he, it even make a noise that can be considered a song? I don't know what major record labels are looking for these days, but I don't think slimy goo is a music genre. Yoshis can perform melodies and harmonies together, but that's probably not gonna cut it. I love my boy Kirby, but I hate to say it, you know there's a problem with his singing voice when as soon as he picks up a microphone, all the enemies on screen die. If your singing literally puts people to sleep, I don't think you're gonna be a very good artist. Yet again, Billie Eilish received her fame by doing the exact same thing, so I can't complain. Here's the thing with Pokemon, if you can only say one thing and that's your name, I think a producer tag is as far as you're gonna go. I don't know about you, but beeps and boops are not my favorite music style. Let's just eliminate the Pokemon trainer trio in the same reason I eliminated Pichu. They can only say their name. Now Lucario's a tricky one because he does talk in Smash Bros, but I wouldn't count it other than a than he can just do in canon. And Greninja and Incineroar are in the same boat as the other Pokemon. Now I don't think Rob can make music, but I'm pretty sure he has a Bluetooth somewhere that we can play our music in. Here's the deal with Marth. If we're talking Smash Bros, he can't talk. If we're talking Pikmin, maybe he can make some cool jazz. Villager just can't talk either way. I don't know what Wii Fit Trainer is gonna say in their music. Like, get fired up with a nice stretch or something. I want you guys to get a microphone, put it up to the closest dog, duck, and houseplant you can find, and see what amazing beats they're gonna drop. This is the first row of characters that I do not think are gonna make it at all. Up next we have some pretty decent artists. They might not have much success, but it's still a little bit of success nonetheless. This is probably the lowest I'll put Donkey Kong in any list, but whatever. Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong might have some little success performing in the jungle with some bongos, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Though they may not talk, Link, and Link can form the Links by playing the instrument that Link plays, followed by the instrument that Link plays, and the other instrument that Link plays. There's too many Links in this game. I don't see Fox as an actual dude that does music with his voice, I just think he's gonna be producing some beats. Following that, I have Terry Red Ness and Jimmy Neutron. They're all gonna be SoundCloud rappers. I just know that. I have Ice Climbers up here for one stupid reason. Every year I watch Eurovision with my friends just for a laugh, and I actually enjoyed Iceland's performance this year, and I see them doing that song. I don't know why, I just get the vibe. Hi, editing Shoti here. I don't know how I forgot Mewtwo despite him being one of my best characters, but yeah, Mewtwo's gonna be a YouTube rapper. I see Roy and Crumb as the new creepy nuts. Like, are you really telling me that Roy isn't the type of guy to memorize Otonoke? You're wondering why I have mute characters down the bottom, but these characters up here. Well, Mega Man and Pac-Man are both gonna be DJs, like, Mega Man literally comes with the Bluetooth. I think. Simon, Richter, and Byleth are all gonna play organs at church. Take a wild guess what instruments Banjo and Kazooie play. Yeah, with those instruments they might find a little success. By the way, they played the xylophone and the glockenspiel. And here it is, the row of artists that may rack in a few monthly listeners, and hell, they can even make a little bit of money. Now we got some artists that might not be international superstars, but they will be quite famous. They're probably signed to a record label. I just have a feeling that Mario and Luigi would be this universe's version of Outkast. Only less successful and cool, but still. Samus would have some insane techno music. I'd see her be part of Daft Punk. For obvious reasons. Okay, you're probably wondering, why are all the Pokemon down at the bottom, but Pikachu is up here? Well, that's because Pikachu Popstar and Pikachu Rockstar exist in canon. Oh, that doesn't count? Well, I don't know, cry in the comments. Bowser's definitely gonna do some hard rock or heavy metal. Dr. Mario is Mario, but he's gonna dress up as a doctor for a music video. Sheik does play the harp in the Zelda games. But in real life, are you telling me she wouldn't have the most fire raps? Falco's gonna be a rapper, but Fox is gonna create his beats for him. I see Marth like Eve. He's probably gonna create some anime intros. Lucina also might be like Lisa. She might create the Demon Slayer intros. There's two ways Meta Knight is gonna be world famous with a song. One, with some dark rap. Or two,
El friendly con el taco.
El taco is my friend. Pit's gonna start out as a small artist, singing in a church choir. But then, he's gonna make it big and, I don't know, sing by himself with his good voice. You're telling me Wario wouldn't do a collab with Baby No Money? I would love to hear Ike perform American Idiot, because he's definitely gonna do punk rock music. King Dedede might be like John Williams, making some insane music with his Waddle Dee Orchestra. Wolf is the new DMX. This is happening. Bowser Jr. and the Koopalings are gonna make KWA. I think Robin's gonna write songs with very deep meanings and very detailed words. Ryu and Ken could also be a good rap duo. Ryu could go insanely hard with the lyric writing and deep music, and then Ken's just gonna go insanely hard with the flows. Cloud might be in a rock band, or he's gonna be a rapper. Either way, he's gonna start beef with Sephiroth. Corrin might also make anime intros. Ridley's doing heavy metal. Look at him. King K. Rool's gonna do a rap, and the beat of the rap is gonna be Gangplank Galleon, and then he's gonna blow up on TikTok. Hero, 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 and Hero are gonna form The Heroes, and they're gonna sing something. Editing Shoti back, kind of forgot one of the worst characters in Smash Bros, but yeah, Min Min's gonna be part of a K-pop group. 85% of Kazuya's discography is going to be him dissing his dad in the form of rap. And here's the row of characters that might actually be pretty decent artists. Now we got some famous artists. In this hypothetical, say you were to ask someone who these artists were, they'd probably know them. Captain Falcon will be a famous star no matter where he's in, so I'm pretty sure that if he was a singer, all women would be on top of him. I definitely see Zelda making white girl pop music, and I definitely believe that's going to be popular. Ganondorf is going to be one of the most successful rappers in a very, very long time. I think Dark Pit's also going to have some insane levels of popularity with his raps, but why did I put him above Pit? Well, it's because Dark Pit's like cooler, like he doesn't eat ice cream off the floor. It's hard to imagine Snake as something that isn't a war veteran, but definitely he'd be in a band playing guitar. Yeah, Otacon's going to be the singer. Don't worry guys, this is the highest I'm ever going to place her in a tier list that isn't most cringe characters tier list. She's definitely going to make the most annoying song of all time, and I'm going to hate it. Little Mac might probably change his name to Little Mike, because he's the type of guy to do that. Palutena and Bayonetta can make an insane group about being like the literal polar opposites. The Inklings' whole thing in Splatoon is music. Of course they're going to be good at it. Isabel's gonna be the Sabrina Carpenter Batman. At day, she's an accountant and secretary, and at night, she's a worldwide pop star. If we're being honest, 50% of the reason Joker is up here is due to the fact that I adore Joker, but I don't care. I'm gonna listen to his music non-stop and tell everyone I know to do the same. We don't really know what Sephiroth's gonna be, rock band, rapper, but he's definitely gonna have beef with Cloud. Imagine going to a concert, you see a singer, she's singing, as all singers do. And then halfway through the performance, she just switches to another person. That's insane. These are the artists that are gonna be very, very famous, but not as famous as our last category. Up next, we have the international superstars, the cream of the crop, the artists whose songs you just can't escape on the radio. Firstly, we got this universe's Taylor Swift. Princess Peach is going to be a juggernaut in music, and she's gonna have so many fans and sold out tours. Daisy's more or less in the same boat as her, but obviously better, because Daisy's better than Peach. Please fight me. So I came up with this idea that when Samus is doing like her techno music, she doesn't take off her suit ever. And then when Zero Suit Samus does her music, no one's gonna know that Samus and Zero Suit Samus are the same person. Trust me, it'll be epic. Now we have the Eminem of our verse. Sonic's gonna be a lyrical genius, and he's probably gonna be quicker on the studio than his feet. Something inside tells me that Schultz is gonna be just like Harry Styles. He's gonna be very, very famous. Sora's gonna start on Disney Channel, and then he's gonna have an amazing rise in success, like most Disney Channel stars do. And lastly, the singer who is already an international superstar. And yeah, that's it. This is the complete list of Smash Bros. Characters based on how good they'd be as singers. Have a good day and see you next time.